One of the most famous verses from Philippians, but ironically is used out of context so often, is from chapter 4, verse 13. I can do all things through him who strengthens me. Some people shorten the verse and they say, I can do all things. It's not what Paul says. He says, I can do all things through him, probably Christ, through Christ who strengthens me. But he doesn't mean he actually can do all things like fly in the air like Superman. And he certainly does not mean that he is someone who accomplishes all the goals that he personally sets out. The context that Paul is using this in is describing how during his ministry there are times when he goes hungry. There are also times when he has plenty to eat. There are times when he faces danger. And there are times when he's resting comfortably in somebody else's house, like Lydia, who gave him a place to stay when he arrived in Philippi. In other words, I can do all things is the ministry that God has sent me to do. I can do that, not on my own, but through Christ who strengthens me. Those all things are not learning, how to juggle or picking up another hobby like golf or tennis. It's not like he's saying, I can do all things, but rather that in those things that God has called me to do, all of those I can do because of Christ who gives me strength.